The SAS is on the air everywhere. Today, a historic Pizza Night event. For the first time ever, an S.A.S. Pizza Night viewer and S.A.S. member has wanted us to review a pizza so badly that they are sponsoring a trip to a particular pizza restaurant. That pizza restaurant is Uncle Charlie's in Springfield, Virginia. Check out what I get and how it tastes, and more, next on Pizza Night.
Hey everybody, Brandon from the S.A.S. Snack Food Appreciation Society with you here for Pizza Night. And tonight on Pizza Night, yes, I did take a ride all the way out to Springfield, Virginia. It was about a 20-mile round trip to pick up this pizza from Uncle Charlie's. And yeah, I brought along the usual suspects, but there's no room on my table for the usual suspects or even a plate because of this big-ass box. Well, what's inside this big-ass box? I'm going to show you what's inside this big-ass box, and I'm going to tell you more about it next on Pizza Night.
All right, welcome to Pizza Night for Friday night, June 20th, 2014. Come on, pet me. No, of course it's not a trap. Anyway, some 20 miles and 98 degrees outside later, I have returned to S.A.S. headquarters with a hot and delicious pizza, or at least that's what I have been promised, made just for you. Well, you is me, and that's an interesting looking box from Uncle Charlie's Pizza. Like I said, basically apparently Uncle Charlie has over 20 plus years experience, fresh dough, sauce, and pizza made daily, and we serve 20-inch pizzas, the largest pizza in Springfield. Apparently these guys or at least Uncle Charlie himself used to work with Johnny from Johnny's Pizza. I was hearing in some scuttlebutt on the S.A.S. Facebook page. There is also a 20-inch pizza at Johnny's, as well as Johnny's sister restaurant, Valentino, but both of those are technically in Alexandria, so they don't count for the largest pizza in Springfield claim. I did get the 20-inch. We'll look at Uncle Charlie's menu and talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but the 20-inch pizza is what we're here to talk about the most. And open that bad boy up, and holy crap. When the young man handed it to me, he was like, it's still very, very hot, and this cheese is going to slide all over the place, so hold it straight. The darn thing barely fit into my truck, so keeping it straight for the 10 miles back was quite a challenge, but I was willing to accept that challenge. You can see that they do have the handy pizza patio table that Pizza Hut used to use on their pan pizzas years ago. I always loved these things. Used to use them for G.I. Joes when I was a kid, stuff like that. It's a really, really cool piece of equipment that more people should use to prevent the pizza from getting smashed and the cheese from getting all screwed up and screwing up a wonderful piece of art like you see right here. This is a 20-inch pizza, like I said. It cost $14.99 for the cheese pizza in this size, and then it's $2.79 per topping. I got double pepperoni. So with that, and let's see here, receipt. Well done. Came to about $21.82, including a bottled water because it's really hot outside, and taxes $1.31 for grand total of $23.13. Now you might say it's a pretty expensive pizza, but it's a huge damn pizza, and I only paid for $3.13 of it because this trip to Charlie's was, like I said, sponsored by S.A.S. member Sarah H., who loves Uncle Charlie's Pizza and demanded that I do this review, and in doing so, she made sure that I did. Thanks so much, Sarah H., for that. All right. Let me go ahead and pick up the 420 slice, and when I tell you this is a big 420 slice, I mean it is a big 420 slice. Do a little separation measures here. Pull it loose. There we go. Only lost a little bit of cheese at the end. I mean, the damn thing is bigger than my hand. Wow, holy guacamole, that's a big piece of pizza. Lots of pepperonis on there. I got it well done as advised by Sarah, and that has resulted in some browning of the cheese, which I do like, and some of the edges of the pepperonis are starting to curl up a little bit and brown, and I can smell them, and they smell so damn good. It's a very floppy piece of pizza despite being well done, and I like that as well. Looks like the back end did get most of the crispness, and that's where most of the crispness is supposed to go. Alright, close this box back up. Show you that menu like I said I was going to. I'm glad that they have a different box than everybody else around here does. I like the stereotypical Italian folks back there in the background cooking the pizza, and you got this fella right here with the big Iron Sheik mustache saying, "I break your back, I make you humble, you eat my pizza." No, I'm kidding. He's not saying that. That's what Iron Sheik would say. This guy's saying he made the pizza just for me. Anyway, take a look at their menu. One thing you'll notice is a lot of pizzas right there on the first page. Lots of gourmet pizzas. They sell pizza by the slice. Different types of gourmet pizzas. There you go. And most impressive to me is the fact that they've served breakfast all day long, and tons of breakfast items: omelets, pancakes, waffles, specialty pancakes, breakfast sandwiches, wraps, delicious items. And for some reason the beer and the wine is in the breakfast section, but we won't hold that against them. Maybe some people like to have beer and wine for breakfast. Hell, I like to have Jim Beam at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Or 1:15. Anyway, alright guys, I'll be right back to taste this pizza, tell you more about it, and give it a rating.
Holy crap, that's a big pizza. It looks so damn good. It smells so damn good. I don't know what else to say, but I gotta open up this bad boy and give it a shot. Man, I mean, look how big this is. You can't even see me. I'm hiding. Am I over here? Oh, here I am. Hey, guys. Or maybe I'm over here. Peekaboo. Anyway, big ass box that this pizza came in, because it is a big ass pizza. Holy crap. I'm just completely stunned. This is the second biggest pizza that I've ever ordered in my entire life. The first biggest was up in Ocean City, Virginia, or rather Ocean City, Maryland, I'm sorry, with Terminator Tony T and another fellow friend of ours back in the 90s, and that pizza was like 28 inches. And it came from a place called Uncle Jerry's, or Captain Jerry's is what it was called. And man, that was a big ass pizza. It was so big that it seemed to be alive, and we gave it the name Brian. I will name this pizza as well. This pizza's name is Lester. Okay? Yeah, this pizza's so big it needs to have a name as well, and his name is Lester. Alright, so let me pick up a piece of Lester here and show you how effing big this piece of pizza is. I mean, this doesn't quite rival jumbo slice or anything, but this is a tremendously large piece of pizza. Of course, pepperoni goes on every pizza unless it's a specialty pizza, and if I'm trying a new place out for the first time, I'm apt to try out their pepperoni pizza first. So anyway, like I said, very, very floppy. That's the way I like it. New York style, baby. Sometimes there's just nothing better than a good New York style pizza. Let me go ahead and give it a try. Mm-hmm. Wow. I don't even have a napkin here. Oh, yep, there I do. It's on the floor. But that's okay. Anyhow. Wow. I don't know what to tell you. Definitely a New York style pizza, without a doubt. The first thing I would say is the pepperonis are out freaking standing. The cheese is fantastic. I love the crust in the fact that it's like paper effing thin, but it's not crispy, man. That is how I like pizza, okay? You can have a thin crust, man. It can be thin as a piece of paper, but I don't like it to be crispy and crunchy until I get to that back end of the pizza, you know? So, yeah, they got that right as well. It's that New York style crust, without a doubt. The sauce, let me see if I can isolate the sauce a little bit. Okay, it's kind of a tangy, acidy kind of sauce, and I like that in a pizza sauce. Actually, it's not something that I would like in a sauce topping for, say, spaghetti or maybe even like those pizza tots that I showed you last week from DC Slices. But for pizza, it sets off, the acidity of the sauce sets off the base of the cheese and absolutely plays with the smoky, sort of beefy, porky kind of goodness that comes from that pepperoni. Holy crap. And I'm not just overselling this because this is something that was donated to us. I think this is a fantastic effing pizza. I've got nothing bad to say about it whatsoever, other than the fact it's a little bit greasy, but I like greasy pizza, and it's a little bit salty, but man, I like a salty pizza too, so I cannot complain about that. I'm going to go ahead and give this pizza a 100% thumbs up. I'm not overselling this. I'm not been paid off. If I bought this pizza with my own money, I would say the same exact thing, because this is exactly the way I like a pizza. Now, Sarah's probably going to ask me, is this now your favorite pizza? Now, I don't know about that, because I think my favorite pizza right now is Brick's Pizza in Arlington. They're really, really good, despite the fact that they actually use a conveyor oven, I think. They actually still deliver really good pizzeria flavor, but I haven't had one in a while, so I'd have to have one closer to the time that I have this to compare. But this is damn close to my favorite. Definitely in my top 5. I have to do some serious introspective thinking here to sort of isolate whether or not I think this is in the top 3 or even my favorite. I really, really put a lot of thought into things like that. So yeah, absolutely 100% thumbs up on this pizza. Definitely in my top 5 in the area. You gotta check it out if you're in Springfield, Virginia, off of Backlick and Albin Road on Hot Court. It's over in like a business park, sort of, or like a warehouse park almost. But it does stand out with a big blue awning. Lots of friendly dudes on the inside waiting to help me out. I might have met Uncle Charlie, because there was a slightly older fellow there who actually liked my shirt quite a bit. He said, "I like your shirt, man." And I was like, "Cool, thanks." But then I guess he didn't read the top part where it says World Championship Wrestling. He goes, "You ride horse?" And I was like, "No, I don't ride horse." Nothing like that at all. Anyway, he was really cool. The smell of this pizza, as soon as I walked in the place, the whole place smelled like this pizza basically, and it reminds me of a saying that me and my friends always say when we smell something that smells good, and that is, "Smells so good like shit." And the reason why we say "smells so good like shit" is because back in the day we were in Arby's, and we were waiting for our orders, and this fellow walks in, and he like looks around, and he goes, "Ooh, smells so good like shit." You know, I guess he was trying to say smells good as shit, which if you think about it, doesn't really make sense either. But when you say smells so good like shit, that doesn't make sense. But this pizza smells so good like shit. Anyway, in the meantime, you gotta check out the S.A.S. Facebook page and join our group by clicking on the link down below. Lots of awesome people like Sarah H., who donated this pizza to us, as well as another Sarah, Mrs. Heel Will Mahoney. Sarah, she got Heel Will and myself tickets to see Mick Foley, the hardcore legend, at the DC Improv this past week. We had a hell of a good time. Thanks to you as well, Sarah. See you at the next pay-per-view. And with that being said, I'm going to go make myself a nice big cat food sandwich. In the meantime, in between time, #Snack Society. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.